It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, April 27th. I'm Michael Groff. We'll be dry and warm today, but a cold front will sweep through the area tomorrow. Cooler weather on Saturday, but then summertime coming in for next week. High temperatures perhaps exceeding the century mark. Let's talk about it as we look outside this morning here at 6:30 a.m. Some high clouds in the valley right now. A very mild start to the day, 70 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 37, humidity 31%. The winds are light. The barometer is steady. Temperatures out there this morning mainly in the 60s to near 70 right now. A band of high clouds moving across central Arizona. And on the watch warning map, we've got red flag warnings here in southern Arizona, elevated fire danger, wind advisories in the northern part of the state, as well as throughout parts of the southwest, winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings throughout the Rockies, and some flash flood watches, parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois. And further to the north, those are freeze and frost advisories in parts of Nebraska, Iowa, and Kansas. On the convective outlook, a couple of marginal risk areas, one from southeast Colorado through northern Oklahoma, and another one from near the Gulf Coast all the way up to the eastern Great Lakes. So let's talk about our weather in more detail. We'll look at the models and see what's going on. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. This is the view across North America from 500 millibars. The big players on the board, strong high pressure off the west coast, a deep trough in the western and central parts of the country. And between those, got a good jet moving from the North Pacific around the base of the trough through the southwest states and the southern plains. Short waves will rotate through north of Arizona today. And so high clouds will be around here. We'll call it partly sunny. We'll climb into the upper 80s and low 90s here in the valley today. Tonight, we're partly cloudy and mild, lows mainly in the 60s. Tomorrow, an upper low drops from the central Rockies south through the Four Corners and eastern Arizona. A cold front moves through the area. Rapid pressure falls, as this is a pretty vigorous system, occur. So we set up a good west to east gradient across the state. Windy conditions, strong west winds will develop tomorrow afternoon between 15 and 30 miles per hour here in the valley. Could even see a few gusts to 40 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon as that cold front sweeps through. Now we do note a surface low over eastern Arizona. And there's just enough moisture and dynamic support to warrant a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms over toward the White Mountains. This run of the GFS, in fact, the last couple of operational runs have been trying to show a slight chance of showers as the cold front moves through here tomorrow. But I just don't see that, even though the pressure falls will be great and we have some good dynamic support. There's absolutely no moisture at the surface. So I just don't see us getting any rain tomorrow. Could we see a sprinkle with the cold frontal passage? Perhaps. But very dry air is going to be ushered in behind this system. Dew points are going to crash tomorrow afternoon down into the single digits. So humidity levels will bottom out tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Highs tomorrow, low and mid 80s. The sky partly sunny. On Saturday, we'll start the day out mostly in the 50s. And then we'll climb up to the upper 70s and low 80s. Sunday, again, we'll start in the mid-50s to low 60s, highs in the mid-80s, and the sky becoming mostly sunny as high pressure will start to rebound. Monday, sunny skies, highs upper 80s and low 90s, low to mid-90s on Tuesday with sunny skies. Wednesday, a few high clouds, otherwise mostly sunny, as high pressure continues to build in off the west coast. Highs in the mid to upper 90s. Here is a week from today. This is Thursday, the 4th of May. And what we've got going on here is high pressure firmly in control. High temperatures, mid and upper 90s. The sky's sunny. This is Friday, the 5th of May. And even though the ridge will start to flatten out a bit, the boundary layer will be very warm, and this run of the GFS has a high of 103 in Phoenix next Friday. I don't know if it's going to get that warm, but we could very well see our first 100-degree day late next week. The European is on board with this scenario. Synoptically, we may not get there as high pressure will be flattening, but we'll just have to see. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Saturday, May 6th, and a trough developing well north of Arizona. But you see the heights coming down and temperatures would come down somewhat. The European has us down in the low 90s. The GFS has us in the upper 90s. Either way, I don't think we'll be over 100 at this point. but still very warm and dry. No chance of precipitation. Looking at numbers off the European ensemble, yes, temperatures getting close to 100 degrees late next week, and I think that's very likely. In fact, we could very well exceed the century mark. And then a cool down as we continue with the yo-yo ride of temperatures. And that'll do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video back here tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be safe out there. Have a great Thursday.